Hey there nerds, Jimmy Palmquist here, and I read Batman Rebirth #1. And kind of the way I've stated this, I very much enjoy the DC Universe Rebirth #1. I enjoy the Wally West story arc. I want to see where that goes. Sort of taking on Flashpoint and those events. And what we will see is the villain Godspeed. What I'm still not quite understanding is how this is going to affect the rest of the individual books. Case in point, Batman #1. I'd been reading the Bloom story arc and then the 2 issues prior to Rebirth, and now getting to Rebirth, it felt like, oh, we're just stalling for this reboot. But now that I'm reading it, it's not really a reboot. We're not setting up something like New 52 did, where it was just a clean slate. And maybe I'm misremembering, because I do remember a couple comics where it was like, oh, it's just keeping the same. So maybe that's just my old man memory. But this one literally seems there's no change. It's just kind of the same. And with this specific issue #1, we're having Bruce essentially recruit his new Robin and telling him things are going to be different. And it's cool because we see a new suit at the end, and it does look like things are going to be different. And I kind of like this dynamic. We've already seen, I don't remember the character's name, but we'd already seen this potential future Robin in the Bloom story arc, and he was essentially taking on Penguin. It wasn't directly taking on Penguin. He just broke into the Penguin's club and was getting information, and it ended up that he had to deal with Penguin and his henchmen. But I dig this storyline. I think that's cool, and I think I would like to see him as Robin. But I get confused because I'm like, wait a minute. Was this supposed to be a reboot? Because I wasted 2 issues, basically the end of the Scott Snyder era, and closing it out, which was cool and touching, but it really didn't do anything. And then we got a James Tynion story, which again was cool, nice, one-off. But now I feel like, wait a minute, why did we stall for this? And again, it's just perception. The story was good, not a problem with any of that, just not quite understanding what DC had in mind. So I recommend reading the story. It was entertaining. I had no problems with it. It wasn't, let's reboot and rebirth. Oh, hey, look, let's tell the story of Bruce Wayne and his parents dying. So it was nothing like that, no origin or anything like that. It basically just continued more of the same, which again, where I'm getting confused, what's the point of Rebirth? What is going on? And I'm slowly, as I review more of the individual books, getting it that it might not happen right away because of what's going on with the DC Universe Rebirth #1 and Wally West, and things might have to develop. But at the end of the day, it might just be, hey, it's not a reboot, it's an event. Okay, cool. Just need to change my brain a little on what I'm reading. Anywho, I highly recommend you pick it up. I enjoyed it. It was a good read. I'm going to give it a solid 3 out of 5 Nerd Skulls. You might see a pattern that a lot of these Rebirth books, I'm giving 3 out of 5. A lot of that has to do with I liked the individual stories. Not entirely sure where they're going. And that rating could easily go up a lot if it gets better. Could easily go down if it doesn't get better. And by better, I mean explain more what's going on. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I thought it was a good read. I haven't been disappointed yet. I still believe some of the DC, the New 52 starter storylines were better. But again, those had played out, so I know what happened. We'll see after we get everything going. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.